Yes, Mataji, we can start chanting. Vrinda, get your beats.
Okay, so all our friends will also join. What we'll do is we'll start chanting till then. Okay, everyone. Everybody has your beat bag with you? Okay. You can keep yourself unmute, mute, whatever you feel. Okay. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimati Namaste Saraswati Gauravani Pachini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Hare Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Ram, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare
yeah.
Hare.
Hare Krishna. Those who have finished can give a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, Balavrinda is done. Those who have finished, you can keep chanting, but give a thumbs up once you're done. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Mataji.
Yes.
Tomorrow is my birthday.
Ah, Kaushik, Saturday. It's a birthday, 17th of September.
No, my
Yes.
brother's birthday.
Yes.
Very nice.
Mine
So
is
how
on
old?
22nd.
22nd or the 17th?
22nd mine.
Oh, yours
Mine's
is on
on
20.
70.
We both are born in the same month.
Yes.
Wonderful. Double
Kaushi was
celebration.
supposed to be born in October.
22nd. Very nice. 22nd and 17th. Very nice. So we'll wish you tomorrow on the group. Okay. Don't forget to see the group.
Okay, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So shall we start? I guess. Okay. So what we are doing is 7.28 today. Okay. The Bhagavad Gita, the last verse from the 7th chapter today. What happened to our friends? They are busy today. Less Mataji today. They are, I think, many are still busy.
Mataji, Friday, right? Sometimes children, we don't
Yeah,
know.
playing because the weather is good now, right? Yeah, never mind. Okay, so what we are going to do is we'll start with our prayers. Everybody together can start. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Dhyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hey Krishna Mataji, can I go Kaushi?
Sorry,
Can I go Mataji? It's Kaushi.
where you want to go?
The Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He wants to sing it.
You want to sing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Bol.
Damodar, we give chance to every kid, Mataji. That's why Shmurati.
Okay.
Mataji, can I say the Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Yes, Deepak, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Very nice. Very good. Anybody else wants to say the Mahamantra loudly? Okay, what we'll do is everybody can say it. Smriti, can you say it loudly once?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Bol. Hare Bol. So, Devi?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Krishna Naina? Are you there, Krishna Naina? Yeah. Can you say it loudly once? You're not audible, Krishnanina. A little bit louder.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hari bol. I think you're a little bit away from the device. That's the reason. But you can hear us, right?
I hear Mataji. I was like,
Okay, no worries. Abhigya?
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari bol. Balavrinda? Balavrinda, are you there?
yes, Mataji. I was just playing outside.
Oh.
Before the class starts, I will play outside.
Before the class starts, I'll play outside for 20 minutes.
Yeah, Mataji, she just play 5-10 minutes before each class starts, Mataji, so she get gap.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, you want to say the Hare Krishna Mahamantra once?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, can I say 2 times?
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Hari bol. Satvik? Hare Krishna Satvik?
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good. Satvik, where are you located? Where do you stay?
Red Deer.
Sorry?
Red Deer. Canada, Alberta.
Okay, Hari bol. So what we'll do is we'll start with our new verse today, okay? Go down. Okay. Okay, we'll do it again as we do it one word at a time, okay? Esham,
Esham,
Esham, Esham Tvantwagatam Papam, Tvantwagatam, Tvantwagatam, Esham Tvantwagatam, Tvantwagatam, Esham Tvantwagatam Papam, Jananam, 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 Punya, Punya, Karmanam, Karmanam, Jananam, Punya Karmanam, Jananam Punya Karmanam, कर्मणां येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्व मोह द्वन्द्व मोह निर्मुक्ता द्वन्द्व मोह निर्मुक्ता द्वन्द्व मोह निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः येषां ते त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोह निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोह निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोह निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः Very good. So now, Smriti, can you recite the verse?
जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोह निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रतः. Thank you, Mataji.
Hari Bol. Krishna Nena.
येषान्तगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहनिर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रता.
Very good. Sudevi?
येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहं निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रता. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Satvik?
येषां त्वन्तगतं पापं ज्ञानं पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहनिर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रता.
Very good. Kaushiki?
Yes, Mataji. Esham Twandvaka Gatam
Papam.
Papam Janana Punya Karmanam Te Dvandvamohanirmukataha Bhajante Mam Dritvatvatata.
Very good. Then Advait?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you recite the verse?
Okay, Mataji. Yesham tva antagatam papam jnanam punyakarmanam te dva mohanu mukta bhajante mam dritya vrittaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Dridhavrataha. Okay, then we...
That sounded like a video game noise.
Balavrinda? Are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you say the verse?
What, Mataji? Oh, okay. Yeshatadvagata papam janana punya karmana tetvatta mohane bhagnas bhajante.
Very good. Haripur. Anybody is left? Satvik, are you?
I didn't get to.
Oh, Abhigya, go ahead, please.
Yesham Twantagatam Papam Jananam Punyakarmanam Te Dvandvamohanirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridhavrataha.
Very good. Okay. So I'm going to lower all the hands. Okay. Everybody's got a chance, right? Okay. So again, we'll do our game, okay? Of having, okay, I forgot to do this. So I'll ask you the Sanskrit or the English, and then you have to tell me the meaning, okay? So, okay, Dridhavrataha.
With determination.
Determination.
Very good. Antagatam.
Completely
Eradicated.
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 Very good. Esham.
Whose?
Whose? Very good. Nirmukta.
Free from Bhajante.
Nirmukta, free from, not bhajante, free from, okay? Bhajante is the next. Free from. Very good. Okay. Then mom.
Me.
To me.
To me. Very good. Then completely eradicated.
Antagatam.
Very good. Antagatam. Very good. Very nice. Then we have papam.
Sin.
Sin. Very good. Papam is sin. Whose?
Whose?
Whose is Yesham?
Whose?
Whose is Esham? Dvandva? Of duality. Free from? Free from?
Nirmukta.
Nirmukta. Very good. Of the persons,
Jananam.
Janana. Janana. Very good. Pious,
Punya. Punya.
Punya. Papam,
Sin.
Sin. Okay. Delusion,
Moha.
Moha. Delusion, Moha. Very good. Engage in devotional service,
Bhajante.
Bhajanti. Very good. Of duality,
Dvandva.
Mandwa.
Tva,
But.
but. Very good. Completely eradicated,
Gata. Antagatam.
Antagatam.
Antagatam. Te,
They.
they. Te, they. Very good. So, I want somebody to read the, yeah, 1 second. Can, 1 second. Okay, so, okay, Smriti, can you read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. Persons who have acted piously in their previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, are freed from the dualities of delusion, and they engage themselves in mind service with determination. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Okay, so, Satvik and Sudevi, there are further things I'll ask you to read, okay? Persons who have acted piously in previous life, okay? Now see, the verse is very, very important, okay? And we all know about this verse. Then too, what happens is, it becomes hard sometimes that we forget things and we do not act in that way. So persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated. Eradicated means what?
Means removed.
Completely removed. Very good. Are freed. So such people, such persons are what? Are freed from the dualities of delusion. Last week, we saw, I'll go back with this verse, okay? Dualities of delusion, we saw that. We'll see what it was. And they engage themselves in my service with determination. With determination means what? Any idea? Determination.
That means with braveness.
Braveness, or with
Determination means never giving up.
never giving up and doing it. Yes, I am going to do it. I have to do it. I am 4 years old and I have to chant 4 rounds. I am 7 years old and I have to chant 7 rounds. So that's a determination which you are giving yourself, right? So persons who have, so what does the Lord say? That persons who have acted piously in their previous life, what do we say? You know what, sometimes what we see is that some children, they are at the age of 3, 4, 5, or maybe 5. What happens? They are singing so nice. You have some videos also circulating, right? That what do you see? That you have such pieces, they're very small children and they are playing the mridanga very nicely. Or there are very small children and they are singing the holy names of the Lord with with different tunes they sing, and they sing it like just like as a very old devotee is singing. Have you seen such videos? Sometimes you must have seen, right? Yeah, if I can, I'll try to
Mataji,
show.
I've seen a video of somebody chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra to a baby, and whenever he stops chanting the Mahamantra, the baby starts to cry.
You know what, who's the baby is? That baby is in that video, if I'm not wrong, that baby is of Hari Parshad Prabhu. Okay, Hari Parshad Prabhu, who comes on Bhakti Sangha for Bhagavatam and
No, Mataji, it's like from a whole nother video. It's
Yes.
from a whole nother set of stuff. It's not related to this ISKCON stuff.
It is related to ISKCON. I'll show you that video once, okay? I'll share that video once. So then, because he's singing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, okay? So then, you know, such children who are so good at sometimes chanting, sometimes like, you know, understanding of the verses, or sometimes of the singing the Mahamantra, or you know, what you say, like maybe the any of the instruments they are playing very nicely. So such children, what does Srila Prabhupada say? That these all children, now you all also see, now see, we got the Krishna consciousness at a very late age, maybe 25, 35, 45, right? But then you all are into Krishna consciousness at 5 years old. Maybe from birth you have been hearing the holy names of the Lord, right? So this is that you have done pious activities in your previous life, okay? And on that basis of those good activities, you have got birth into a family which is already Krishna conscious, okay? And so you have to hold on to that, and you have to continue doing that. So these pious activities will lead you to a good life, okay? Now see, suppose there is a person who is born in a very poor family, okay? And what he has to do? He has to go and earn money. He does not get time to go to school. He has to earn money for his living. What he will say? Oh, am I going to keep on chanting, or am I going to go and start doing some work for myself, right? He will have this basic question for himself, right? He will say, I have to go and earn for my family first. So what has the Lord given you as a blessing? You know, that you are already born into a family which is already nicely set up, okay? And then you get the holy names very easily. Then there may be some family, a child born in some family, where once this child grows to 10 years old, maybe 20 years old, then the family gets introduced to Krishna consciousness. And after 20 years of his life, then that child might start with his journey towards Krishna consciousness, right? So those 20 years of his life is gone. But for you, because of whatever activities you have done in your previous life, you have at least got a life where you can chant the holy names of the Lord from a very early age, right? So Devi, from when did you start chanting?
Mataji, 3 years.
Very nice. See, so there are many of you, right, who have been chanting for a long, long time now, or you have the chanting in your house. So this tells you that you have acted piously into your earlier lives. Okay. So now this is just a process. Like slowly, slowly, as we go on chanting, then what will happen? The sinful activities, whatever we have done, they will slowly get eradicated. Eradicated means what? They will slowly be gone. And then,
Mataji,
yes,
what if this is our first life? This is our first life.
then that is more than good, right? Because in your first life itself, you have been chanting with the holy names of the Lord. That is wonderful then. In your very first life, you have been chanting the holy names of the Lord. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now then somebody might ask, okay, ask you one thing, okay? So now, if I'm telling you pious activities, so what do you think is pious activities? Pious means like what? Good activities, right? So what do you think are the pious activities? One by one. Yes, Sudevi. What do you think are pious activities? The answer can be any. Don't worry about the answers. What do you think are pious activities, good activities?
Means for Brahmanas, it's like doing yagnas, and for us, it's chanting and hearing and reading.
Haribol. Smrit, then who else is? Kaushiki and Deepak.
So devotion service means one should take shelter of a pure devotee.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to have the another verse. Okay. So what? Okay. And Smriti, what do you think are pious activities?
Mataji, being respectful to everybody.
Okay, being respectful to everybody. Satvik, what do you think are pious activities?
I didn't have my hand up. I just had.
That's okay. I'm asking everyone. Abhigya?
Pious activities are like chanting, going to temple, eating prasadam, and putting bhakti in your house like Deepa.
Very nice. Okay. So when we say acted piously in previous life, have committed pious activities. So Sudevi, can you read this for us? What actions are pious?
Attachment for the Supreme can be increased by practicing devotional service, inquiring about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, applying Bhakti Yoga in life, worshipping the Yogeshwara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and by hearing and chanting the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These actions are pious in themselves. Thank you,
Okay.
Mataji.
Haripur. So many of them might ask, oh, Mataji, you're saying pious activities, but what are pious activities? So serving the Lord, okay, getting attached to the Supreme Lord, getting attached to the holy names of the Lord, getting attached to the hearing and chanting of the Lord. So do you think you are doing some pious activity right now?
Yes, Masterji, because we're hearing the stories and sort of reading Bhagavad Gita.
Very good. So you're reading the Bhagavad Gita, you did the chanting of the holy name, and you're hearing, right? So three things at a time. You are studying the scriptures, you are hearing from about the scriptures, and you also chanted the holy names of the Lord. So see, on this Friday evening, you already have set yourself for the pious activities. Pat yourself, pat yourself. Hari bol, hari bol, hari bol. Pat yourself, everyone. Don't be shy to pat yourself. Don't be shy to pamper yourself. So Devi, where is your pat? Pat yourself like this. Give yourself a big pat. Hari bol, you should say. Hari bol. Let me see everybody doing it. Kaushiki and Deepak, pat yourself. Pat yourself. It's always good to pamper yourself. Good job, you should say. Good job, Krishna Nena. Good job, Advait. You should say to yourself. So yourself also starts loving you, right? Very good. Whenever you do something good, you always say, good job, pamper yourself. It's good to pamper yourself. Okay. So where is Balavrinda? Balavrinda, did you pat yourself? Balavrinda, pat yourself.
Yeah,
Good
Mataji,
job,
she's writing
Balavrinda.
some points from the slide, Mataji.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, she pat herself, Mataji.
Okay, so these are pious activities. Okay.
That was
Now,
my mom doing it for me because I'm writing.
okay. So now when we say attachment to the Supreme, hearing about the Lord, now this hearing or this service to the Lord, when can it happen, right? So, wait. So the first thing over here is that we need to take shelter. Okay. When your first pious activity is what? You first engage yourself in the service of the Lord. Okay. So engage yourself in the service of the Lord. For that, you can take shelter of a pure devotee. Shelter of a pure devotee is who? Oh, who will be a pure devotee? Srila Prabhupada. And who else?
Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mataji.
Yeah, that means all our acharyas are the pure devotees of the Lord, right? All our Guru Maharajas, all the Maharajas are pure devotees of the Lord. Because what? They are not busy. Why are they pure devotees of the Lord? You will not see any of these pure devotees running behind any material worldly pleasures. Okay. Whatever they have, however they have, they are going to manage in that. Okay. So these pure devotees of the Lord are only engaged in the devotional service. They just want to give you the holy name of the Lord. So that is what is they are busy into. And if we are going to serve such pure devotees of the Lord, what will happen? You will also get the qualities, or you will also purify your heart. Okay. So taking shelter of the pure devotee. Now see, over here we have, then we have, Advait, can you read this for us? Why is it so important to take shelter?
Mataji. Oh, Suta, those great sages who have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord can at once sanctify those who come in touch with them, whereas the waters of the Gangas can sanctify only after prolonged use.
Okay, so see,
Bhagavatam 1.1.15.
Haripur. So see, the holy names of the Lord can purify one person, right? But what is more important is that a pure devotee of the Lord, okay, he can purify you. He has the more power that he can purify you. Okay, so being into contact, being in the shelter of your Guru Maharaj, of the Acharyas is very, very important. Okay, now we have an example over here of, at the end, we will have an example of a coal bag. Okay, if you put coal in a bag, what will the color of the bag be?
Black.
Black color, right? The color of the coal, the bag will become black. So what we are going to do is, I'll just tell you a story in the meantime. Okay, like what are the effects of that? We say that, oh, we have to read the scriptures so that we can be purified. You have to read the Srimad Bhagavatam so that we have to be purified. So let us go with, I'm missing Ryan because Ryan really wanted a story. That is the reason I had many stories for him today, and today I don't see him. I think he is tired and he went back. Okay, anyways. So now this is a story of a small child, okay, and his grandfather who were living in a farm. Now, this, yes.
Mataji, can you full screen the slide, Mataji?
Okay, yeah. Sometimes what happens is I don't see which the next slide is. So I have to, okay. Is that okay, Smriti?
Yes, Mataji, thank you, Mataji.
Right, boy. Okay. Now this old farmer, he lived in the farm with his grandson, okay. Now, every morning, the grandfather woke up early and he was at the kitchen table and he was chanting. Now, his grandson, he also tried to imitate him. He also did it every day. Okay. But then one day, the grandson asked his grandfather, I try to chant and read the Bhagavad Gita just like you do, but I don't understand it. He says, I'm reading it, but I don't understand. When I close the book, I forget everything, and everything else, all the worldly things just comes up to me. And so what is this chanting and reading doing? After keeping closing the Bhagavad Gita, if I'm going to forget what is there in that, what is the use of doing it? Why should I do it? So then grandfather, what he did was, he said, okay, he said, never mind. And then he said, okay, you know what? Let that be aside, and I want you to do one chore for me. Okay. Now, what did he do is, the grandfather quietly turned from putting coal in the stove and replied, take this. He took the coal basket. Okay, the coal was there in that basket. He emptied the coal basket and he gave him the empty basket, and he said, this is the coal basket. Now you know what I want you to do is, go to the river down and bring me a basket full of water. Now what did the boy do? The boy, okay, he said, okay. He picked up that bag and he went down to the river, because they were living in the mountains, right? So he had to go down and he filled up water in the bag, and then he got it back to his house. Now see, it's a bag, whether it's a paper bag, a plastic bag, somewhere the other there will be holes, or somewhere the other the water will be leaking from it, right? So the same thing happened with this boy also. The bag which was there, that started leaking. And by the time he came to his house, there was hardly barely enough water left in the bag. The grandfather laughed and said, you will have to move a little bit faster next time, because suppose he had built a full, he had picked up a whole bag full of water, filled up a bag full of water. By the time he came up, it was just a quarter of the bag left with the water. So the grandfather, he sent him again, okay, to the river to fetch more water. Now this time he said, oh, you know what, because maybe last time I took 5-10 minutes to walk, so the water was all gone. Now let me be a little bit more faster. His grandfather also said that, okay, go and get it faster then. So this time the boy ran faster, but again, by the time he came, you know, like when he was running, the water spilled, something or the other happened, and it was just impossible for the boy to carry the whole basket full of water. Always the bag was half filled. Okay. Out of breath, he told his grandfather that it is impossible to carry water in a basket. And he said that, you know what, I'll take a bucket instead. The old man said, no, I don't want a bucket of water. I want a basket of water. Okay. And he said, you are trying enough, go and you can do it. Okay. And he again, the boy again went and he wanted to show his grandfather that, yes, I can run faster and I can do whatever you have told me to do. Again, the boy took the water. Again, again, he was huffing and puffing. Okay. So the boy dipped the water into the river and ran hard. But when he reached the grandfather, the basket was again empty, barely enough water, right? So then he said, you know what, grandfather, this is useless. I'm trying and trying and trying, but this is not happening. Nothing is happening over here. Okay, it is useless to do this chore, he said. Now, what happened was that the grandfather said, you say it is useless? You have bought so many times, you went and you got this basket full of water, basket full of water. Now look at the basket, he said. Okay. When the boy looked at the basket the first time, he realized that something different. The bag which my grandfather had given me was a little bit different from what I have right now. Okay. But then what is the change? And he realized that the color of the bag had changed. Okay. When it is coal kept in one bag, what should be the color of the substance be? If I keep coal in one bag, what color will the bag become?
Black.
Black. And when the water was taken in this basket for a couple of times and many times, what had happened was the color of this basket had changed. Okay. And what must have been the color?
Black.
No, after the water, white, off white, a little bit change at least, right? So what had happened was that the water which he was collecting, okay, the boy was collecting water, but he did not realize it. What he said, oh, it is useless chore what I'm doing. Nothing is happening. No water is getting filled in this. But due to his filling up the water, the bag had got cleansed. The bag had got cleaner and cleaner every time he dipped it into water and every time he got it. So the grandfather said, now look at this bag inside out. What you had done when I gave you this bag, it was pitch black. And now see, it is getting cleaner. And this is what happens. You say, you know what, I'm chanting every day, but still something wrong happens with me. I'm chanting every day. I don't know what is happening. Chanting. I'm just chanting. I'm reading every day. I don't know what is happening. Nothing is happening. It is not that I'm getting some nice color or I'm getting some nice food to eat or anything, or there's something miracle happening every day. There's nothing happening. But these activities are piling up so that your heart is getting cleansed, just like the bag of coal got cleansed. Unknowingly everything is happening. Okay, what we say in Krishna consciousness, whatever you do is not going to be lost, right? If you know a person, if he has $100 in his bank, okay, and that person, he quits his life, he goes, like, he dies off, what will happen? That bank balance will be closed, finish. Somebody will take that money and $100 gone. When that person takes birth next life, will he come and say, oh, my bank balance, I had $100, give me my $100 back? Will that person say like that? Can that person say like that? Advait?
No.
No,
No, right? No, that $100 was my last life. But you know what is the miracle of Krishna consciousness? Whatever you do in this life, that will be in your book. So suppose
Devi always does Krishna consciousness and
so next life when you come back,
from last life, but he was
yes,
good from last life.
yeah. So next life when you come back, your quota is filled up. Okay, like so and so person, XYZ person, he had done so many good activities. He had done so many years of chanting. He had read so many books. So now let him start from the next page. Okay, your book is never closed in Krishna consciousness. It will keep on writing further that. So always remember that. So don't feel, what am I chanting? What is happening? Nothing is happening. The same old life and same old things are going on in my life. So never think about that, okay? And this chanting of the holy name and the shelter of the pure devotee of the Lord is going to help you to purify your heart, okay? So we'll do about this conclusion at the end. So what does Sri Rupa Goswami say about it? Abhigya, can you read this for us?
Mataji. To become fixed in devotional service, one has to become completely cleansed from the contamination of the material modes of nature. For work in devotional service, the first item is Adav Guru Ashrayam. One should Ashrayam. One should accept a bona fide spiritual master, and from the bona fide spiritual master, inquire about one's transcendental occupational duties, Sadharma Pracha, and follow in the footsteps of great saintly persons, devotees, Sadamarga Anugamanam. These are the instructions given in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu by Rupa Goswami.
Okay, so what does Rupa Goswami say? That you have to Adav Guru Ashrayam. That means take the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. And then these spiritual master will tell you what all you have to do. Okay, what is your dharma as a devotee? They will tell you. Satvik, you want to say something? Okay, and then when they give you instructions, you have to follow in these instructions. You have to follow in the path of the saintly person, and only then what will happen? You will get fixed into devotional service. Okay, let me see what time is it, so that I hope I'm not going out. Okay, so then see, now what are pious activities? We say, okay, I know that I have to take shelter of the Lord. Now see, what are the pious activities? Now you all told, right? You all are doing the pious activities. You all are hearing about the names of the Lord. You're reading the Bhagavad Gita. You chanted. So these are very simple. Was it very hard to chant one round? No. Is it very hard to sit back and listen to the holy names of the Lord? No. If you go into the temple, is it really very hard to sing a bhajan for the Lord? Or at least hear the bhajan of the Lord? No. And the most easiest thing, what is the most easiest thing among the pious activities? So Devi said it right. Eating prasadam, right? Offer it to the Lord and eat it. Offer it to the Lord and eat. As many times you offer it to the Lord, as many times you can eat it. So these all pious activities are very simple to do. Okay. This punya karmanam. Okay. This punya karma is very easy to accomplish. So don't lose that opportunity. Okay. So then we have Satvik, can you read this?
Okay, Mataji. 100 verses are there already in Bhagavad Gita. 1,800 verses. 18,000
verses
are in Srimad Bhagavatam. Please follow these two scriptures. Our life is too short to complete these two. Don't waste your time. Please.
Okay. So see, what are the instructions for our spiritual masters? That listen to the Bhagavad Gita, read the Bhagavad Gita, read the Srimad Bhagavatam, and your life will be complete. Don't waste what time you have left in this world. Okay. So see, cleansing your heart. How do you cleanse your, if suppose you have a sponge, okay? And what are these sponge? To next time, what we are going to do is I'm going to have you an activity, okay? Next time, get a sponge with you. A sponge is there. Okay, in a Dollar Tree or somewhere you can get a sponge. Do you know your mom uses some scrub to wash the vessels? That also has a sponge on it. You can have that sponge. You can get a sponge anywhere in a Dollar Tree also. So next time get a sponge and we'll do an activity with it. Okay. I'll list out what items you will need for the activity next week. So see, by chanting the holy name of the Lord, doing these pious activities, you are not going to lose anything. Rather, you are going to gain. If you go into a Bhakti Vriksha and you sit over there, listen to the class, what will happen at the end of the Bhakti Vriksha? You are not going to lose anything, but you are going to get nice prasadam to eat, right? So Anywhere you go, you are going to gain. You go to a temple, you hear to a lecture. After the lecture, after the Gaura Arati, they are going to say, oh, you know what, go and line up for the prasadam. So you are not going to lose anything over there. Always remember that part. Okay, then we have, see, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had also told that what has happened, see here, I don't know, somebody said, Deepak and Kaushiki said that this is, what if this is your first life? Okay, but remember, we have been taking maybe human form, it is your first life. And then again, maybe there are maybe many human, for some of them, you must have taken birth so many times. And so many times when you have taken birth, there are so many imprints which have left up, right? Like suppose there is a bag, okay? There's a plastic bag. Again, we'll take an example of a bag. Suppose I keep peanuts into that bag, okay? Then I remove the peanuts. The wrappers are still stuck up on the bag, okay? Then I put up some sugar into that bag. Then when the sugar is done, then I put some, some coriander into that bag. What is happening? First I had put peanuts, then I had put some sugar. Now I put some coriander into that bag. What has happened? Some peanut, some coverings must have been left in that bag, right? When I put sugar into it, sugar must have been somewhere stuck up onto the bag inside, isn't it? I have not washed the bag, anything. I'm just emptying one thing, putting up another thing, emptying one thing, putting up another thing. Then after the peanuts, then I should put coriander into it. Now some of the other coriander will get stuck up somewhere, isn't it? So what has happened? You know that this bag has been used thrice. So whatever was left of whatever was there in that bag has stuck up to that bag. Same way, our life, we have taken so many births from beginning. So everything, whatever we have done in that life has been sticking on to that bag. And we are still carrying that bag with us. Now it is the time that you have to dip it in water and wash it and wash it and wash it, so that it gets cleaned of all the things which were there into it. And that cleaning for our body is going to be the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. Or we can say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Right? So this Mahamantra will help you to cleanse the dust of your heart. You know, there are a couple of stories and many things. I think we should continue with the next week with the same thing, okay? So that we can continue with the activity as well. I'm going to stop share over here. Next week, we'll continue with the same verse and with some activity also along with it, okay? Remember earlier times what we were doing some activity along with our Friday class. So let us try to start again that. So I'll put up the things which you will need for the next week, because I think it's 7:30. It will be too late for you all. So next week, again, we'll continue with the same verse and we will have some more stories also related to this. Okay, everyone? So thank you for joining. And okay, was there some chat over here? What was the chat? Okay, no worries. So what we will do is we will again meet next week with this verse. Okay, so we can end the call. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Kuti Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hari Bol. Hi Krishna. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.